My name is Ketter. I qualified for the Players' Championship as a top 8 points leader. I got into Magic early 90s. I'm not sure on the exact year because the way it happened was kind of weird. I was visiting my mom in North Carolina, and we went to the PX on Post and was able to purchase, it was one of the Portal box sets that basically said, you know, open these decks, place them face down, do not shuffle. And then they walk you through how to play. I just remember being fascinated by the art, but also by kind of the level of strategy presented even in the tutorial. I had grown up playing, you know, euchre and other such card games with my family, with my grandma. And being able to find a game that incorporated, you know, sweet fantasy pictures and a very deep strategy game was very interesting to me. But I didn't start playing competitively because, you know, I was a kid. It's not really something that you even know exists until Mirrodin, and I was back out visiting my mom. Got a little money, bought a box of Mirrodin, made an affinity deck because I thought the concept was cool. My first tournament was an F&M where I showed up with 7 copies of Seed of Synod in my deck because I didn't understand that there was a 4x limit on all non-basic lands. I was just like, oh, this card's obviously the best lane in the deck. I want to play a ton of them. Outside of Magic, I'm a full-time student at Indiana University, and I also work for a company that puts on paintball tournaments across the country. It's the American Paintball Players Association, and I have the opportunity with them to, while attending school full-time, I get the ability to jump on a plane on a Thursday evening, Friday morning, fly somewhere, you know, U.S. or internationally, and put on a paintball tournament. And I, you know, do everything from registering the players to helping the referees enforce the rules correctly to, you know, just organizing and, you know, getting to contribute to another passion of mine. It means a lot. Getting to play in the Players' Championship. I know that's kind of a simple answer, but it's nice to know that all those, you know, 2 a.m. drives back from Milwaukee and, you know, giving up weekends, giving up weeks of time, you know, leaving my girlfriend at home, you know, without me there for week in, week out. It's validation. You know, it's nice to know that with not just hard work, but with, you know, a little bit of luck, you can qualify for something like this. It made the whole year the grind, you know, that week in, week out. I think I was home 6 weekends this entire year between work and this. It meant a lot to have that come to fruition, you know, and it means a lot to the people around me as well. I know the guys on Nerd Rage and, you know, my friends and family, you know, they were ecstatic to see that I finally reached it. I finally got there, you know, in regards to just the Players' Championship. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, Magic in general, but it meant a whole lot to me. My favorite Magic card is Stormbreath Dragon. It's the best dragon in Magic. It's probably not true, but it is for me, so deal with it. My least favorite Magic card is actually Sphinx's Revelation. Yeah, Sphinx's Revelation. I've lost enough games to attack you to small digits. Revelation for all of my mana. Okay, I have a grip full of cards. That was one of the cards that was probably the most frustrating things to play against because you knew not only were they padding their life total, they were then going to use all of those freshly acquired cards to mop the floor with you. The reason I've worn the hood up was beginning of the year, I was seen in all my tournaments wearing that Canada hoodie, and I got it from a friend in Canada, and frankly, it was just comfortable. And then I realized more and more that while it's not stylish, and frankly, I look like a hermit while wearing this thing. I mean, I'm well aware that I you know, come off as like, you know, the basement-dwelling gamer. The importance of the hood, it's kind of a mentality shift, is I know when I sit down, toss up the hood, you know, I'm ready to play. I mean, that's all that matters, is the things in front of me. And so it's kind of like informal blinders. I mean, it lets me know that when I've got the sweatshirt on, I mean, we're here to game. I'm here to represent, you know, my friends. I'm here to represent Nerd Rage. I'm here to play Magic. It also means I can roll out of bed and I don't have to do my hair. Because Magic tournaments, I mean, we're doing it every weekend, and as much as I would like to say that I am going to spend 30 minutes grooming myself, you know, with my hair and looking all great, I can spend 5 seconds putting on the hoodie. But the real point of it is just it kind of gives me a focus, it gives me consistency, you know. I can put on my sweatshirt, throw up my hood, and mentally, it just kind of locks me into what I'm doing. And it's also nice to just block out some of the periphery, you know, distractions.